Hey guys, it's Brandon Lewis with the Academy for Professional Painting Contractors and Painters Weekly. I want to thank all of you who have taken the time to fill out the Painters Purchasing Group survey. And I wanted to give you an update in a little bit more formalized fashion. So I've recorded this video that I hope you'll find informative. So for those of you who aren't 100% aware of what a purchasing group is, a purchasing group is an entity of businesses that create leverage using their purchasing power to obtain the best discounts from vendors based on the collective buying power of the GPO members. So, if you're buying $100,000, $200,000 worth of paint, and you partner up with somebody else that's buying the exact same amount, or maybe even 100,000 or 50,000, and you get 4 or 5 of those guys together, then all of a sudden you are no longer in the eyes of the vendors, a person who is purchasing merely $200,000 in paint. Now you are purchasing $400,000, $500,000, $1 million in paint, or other categories. Okay. It could be workers' compensation insurance. It could be payroll services. It could be answering services. It could be a number of things that you use in your business. And what we are discovering as we go through this is that pricing is all over the place. We are seeing differences, no joke, in the same SKU for paint. Say, for example, like super paint exterior, we're seeing differences of 100%, 70%, 50%, 30, 20, 10, all over the place. And here's what we're also figuring out: the big guys who are purchasing lots of paint are often not getting the deals they think they are. We have people purchasing the same volume in markets where it should be more experienced with 30, 40% lower prices, and even people with lower purchasing volumes having lower prices. And it's because we are not uh, together sharing information. We're not working together in any way. So this is the progress that I have made so far. I have met with multiple purchasing group experts and leaders. I've met with them in the optometrist line, retail. I've also been in discussions with an attorney that specializes in the formation of group purchasing organizations. And the most promising have been 2 fantastic meetings, really 4 now, that I have had, with 2 more scheduled, with people that manage GPOs for builders. Okay, so general contractors. So it's really exciting. And so it's eye-opening. I've had 102, 122, it's actually 124. I did not change this slide. 124 painting contractors that have filled out the survey indicating that they have really high interest in potentially forming one of these groups. What I'm also learning, just like anything, anytime you get a benefit in your business, in your painting business, marketing, sales, operations, hiring, doesn't matter. There's usually some work involved, and especially on the front end, setting up the system, getting the thing going. And so there's going to be a lot of work and expense involved. And the savings, however, can be phenomenal. As I met with the individuals who formed their general contractor purchasing groups, I was just amazed at the amount of power we have when we collectively bargain and stick to our guns versus what we can do as individual companies, even when you're a large company. I mean, people think that, oh, I'm a large company. Why would I want to get together with 4 or 5 people that are smaller than me or even my size? Well, now you're twice as big. Okay, that's the big deal. And so it does require owner-driven commitment and leadership. This is not something somebody else puts together and you don't commit to it, you don't participate in it, and it just works. You have to commit to being unified to be in this group and actually get all the discounts and the increased personal income that flows through from that. So what I learned also, as I've interviewed every single person in every segment, they've all said the exact same thing, and that is this: the lone optometrist, the lone retailer, the lone builder gets picked off. Okay, and it's just what we see in nature. If we band together, if we are not as strong as say the individuals we purchase from, we're not as big a business. Individually, we don't stand much of a chance, but collectively, we can really do a lot of good. And what I learned in politics, working on U.S. Senate, U.S. House, state, and local races, is that the mumbling majority is placated and ignored. Meaning, if you call in with a complaint to a congressman or a senator or the president of the United States, some little intern is going to send you a form letter. Well, if you do this as a painting contractor, some sales rep typically is going to send you a form letter or speak a form letter. Well, we can't do this, we can't do that. And plus, you don't have enough information to know really, what's fair and what isn't. And but when you're organized and when you are a vocal minority, you get all of the attention and legislative action. Same thing that I am discovering as I do more and more research on collective purchasing. And it is about getting in a herd and staying in there, because as we form the group, as soon as that group negotiates a heck of a good price, every other vendor immediately wants to come and give you a sweetheart deal that will last for about 30 minutes. And then you're back to negotiating by yourself in the dark again forever. So the big thing that all of these individuals told me is that our owners are really good at sticking together, and they have seen the short-term and long-term benefits of doing that. So that's a big deal. If you want to participate and stay in the know, I do recommend that you take the survey. The link is either below this video or beside this video as you're watching it. Of course, you could try to type that link in. I don't think I'd recommend it, but the link is either below the video. If it's in YouTube, it'll be in the comments section. If you're watching it on the landing page, it will be below in a button, or if you're watching it on Facebook, it'll be somewhere near the video. So if you want to stay in the know, please complete the 2-minute survey. That's truly how long it takes. I mean, there's a little indicator in SurveyMonkey that tells me how long it takes people to take these, but we're going to do an interest meeting of people that fill out the survey, and here shortly, as soon as I gather a little bit more information. I'm not going to rush into this. I want this to be successful. I want it to be on solid footing. And we'll be having that interest meeting in the coming weeks. So I'm only going to reach out to those who have completed the survey. So if you're watching this, you're very interested in saving money in your business on the things that you purchase, whether it be paint or non-paint related, unless you click the link and fill out the survey, I will not know that you are interested, and so I cannot invite you to that meeting. So at any rate, I'm Brandon Lewis with Painters Weekly and Painters Academy, letting you know that I am continuing to gather information, and the more information I gather, the more confident I feel that this can be a remarkable game changer for those who participate in our industry. However, in closing, I can't do it without your help, and I can't do it without your commitment to learn more about it. And then ultimately, as we explore it more, we're going to have to be unified as a group. So we'll see how people react to that, and if it is feasible. So again, do fill out the survey, and I hope to talk to you soon, guys. Have a great day.